It was a quiet, ordinary night. I thought I was just going to end my day like any other. But what I saw on my little sister's screen changed my life forever. The video that I thought was just a harmless clip turned out to be something far worse. Last night, I found my little sister watching a strange video online. At first, I didn't think much of it. She's only 7, after all. But what I saw and what happened after has left me terrified. It all started when I was heading to her room to tell her it was getting late and she needed to go to bed. As I got closer, I heard a sound, not her voice, something else. I peeked through a crack in the door and saw her sitting there, staring at the screen, watching a video. The video was surrounded by this colorful frame, filled with hearts and flowers, making it look like a typical kid's website. In the middle, the video was playing. It showed someone in an Easter Bunny costume, but there was something seriously wrong with it. The costume wasn't scary on its own, but the way the bunny was looking directly into the camera, it was unsettling. The bunny spoke in a calm, almost soothing voice. "Can I ask you a favor? If you can do it, just nod your head." I saw my sister nod. She was agreeing to whatever this thing was asking. Then the bunny continued. "You have a mom and dad, right?" She nodded again. "And you have a brother?" She nodded. "And a sister?" She nodded. Then the bunny's tone changed slightly, becoming a little darker. "Want to know a secret?" My sister's face lit up with curiosity. The bunny leaned closer to the camera and whispered, "They all come to play with me, and they tell me they don't want you to join. Do you think they're right?" My sister shook her head, clearly upset. The bunny smiled and said, "I'm coming to your house soon, and I'll choose one of you to play with. Do you know how to make sure I pick you?" My sister nodded again, her eyes wide. The bunny laughed softly, then asked, "So how about I come tonight? Would you like that?" She nodded one last time. Then out of nowhere, the bunny's tone shifted again, this time more sinister. "By the way, your brother is standing at the door, watching us." In that moment, my heart froze. I stormed into the room and grabbed the laptop from her hands before she could close it. I thought it was some kind of live stream or a video call, but it wasn't. It was just a normal video file playing in a regular media player. I asked her where she found it, but she just glared at me, refusing to speak. I tried checking the browser history, but everything had been wiped clean. I handed the laptop back and told her to go to bed. I figured I'd tell our parents in the morning and let them deal with it. But that night, as I tried to sleep, the words, "Your brother is standing at the door," kept echoing in my mind. How did the bunny know I was there? If it was just a pre-recorded video, how did it see me? I didn't sleep much. I must have dozed off at some point, though, because the next morning I woke up to a dead silence. No one had woken me up, which was strange. And the house, it was eerily quiet. I went to my parents' room first. My mom was dead, stabbed over 20 times. My dad must have woken up and tried to fight back because he was lying on the floor next to the bed, also stabbed. The entire room was drenched in blood. Curtains, sheets, everything. I ran to my other sister's room next. She had been smothered with a pillow while she slept. Her face was blue, frozen in a look of terror I'll never forget. But my little sister, the one who had been watching the video, she was gone, vanished without a trace. The only clue the police found was the Easter Bunny costume from the video, left in our house, covered in blood. And attached to it was a note, written in perfect handwriting. Don't think we've forgotten about you. We'll come for you when your time comes. Until then, live in fear. The police haven't found any leads. No one knows who killed my family. No one knows where my sister went. And now, every day, I live in constant fear. Fear that my time is coming soon. Fear that the bunny will come back for me.